Lent's a wonderful season of the Christian calendar. I think it's full of, it's easy to mess it up. And one of the ways in which I think Lent gets messed up is if we experience it as an exercise in deprivation. It's like we should give up something for Lent, as if in God's family, scarcity is of value. And a lot of us have already lived lives of scarcity, where there's not enough. You can't get enough. Whatever it is, enough love, enough cocaine, enough whatever. Life is already about not enough. And here, this Christian community says, well, let's practice more, not enough. And I think that's profoundly counterproductive. I learned a lot about Lent from my wife, who one year decided for Lent. We, over a course of years, decided to take Lent more seriously. And one year, she decided to give up shame for Lent. And the notion is, why not give up something that's really killing you? Something that's really a burden that you don't need, that nobody needs. Give up shame for Lent and just try for a week and see what that feels like. Now, I can pretty much guarantee you won't be done with giving up shame by the end of Lent's done, but that's not the point. The point is to have an experience of what life might be like if you were a shame-free person. You may only get a hint at it the first time through. You may be, all you get is you sort of see with more clarity how much shame you're carrying. But that would be a gift. That would be having something you didn't have before. And if there is any sort of dynamic of hope for living with less shame, that'd be a lot to show for a week, I don't expect a lot to happen in a week. I used to pray for that God would let me have problems that could be solved in 2 weeks intensives or 1 week kinds of stuff. And all my stuff is like long-term slogging through it kind of stuff. But Lent's a good practice. It can give you a sense of hopefulness. Maybe all it will give you is this sense that I don't have the power to get rid of this by myself. Well, that would be a huge gift to walk away from. Lent, you would have something, and that's I think the key here is that Lenten practices should leave us in a spot where we've got more than we started with, not less. So don't give up something that you love. You give up something that's dragging your life down, something that's making your life have less resurrection in it, because that's what Lent's to prepare us for, a life where there's more, not a life where there's less. And I think most of us were raised in profoundly dysfunctional homes. I've got all the scarcity we need. And we've got that in our bones, we've got that in our guts, we've got, we never feel like we deserve much of anything. And so make Lent a time to experience some of the richness of God's love for you. That'd be a really good Lenten practice. Give up shame, give up fear, give up self-loathing, give up self-harm, just for a week, and see if there aren't new possibilities at the end of that week that you're ready for. It makes you ready for Easter. Things actually could be different. That'd be a good thing. If you just get deeper into scarcity, it's going to make you ready for doing more of the stuff you're already doing, probably. Living a life of scarcity. And it's supposed to prepare you for more rather than less. The whole spiritual practice of confession, I think, is like that. It opens you up. It doesn't feel good to be opened up. But it's like that text in Ezekiel about God taking away your stone heart and giving you a flesh heart. It opens you up to live in a different kind of way in life, a more ready for resurrection kind of life. That's a good thing.